I have all my weight coming down into this head, and now from here, look, I elevate the leg, and I hop the leg through.
And I adjust the timing. And Uchimata. Still like back, I switch this Ouchigari.
Welcome. So, two Uchimata experts.
I was having an Uchimata expert.
I'm gonna say it for you.
I'm an expert.
Yes, he is for sure. Question about posture, because in Judo, standard posture is upright or partially bent, but you don't see too often super defensive posture here. But you do see that in Jiu-Jitsu all the time.
Yes.
All right, and Jiu-Jitsu guys love Uchimata, gi and no gi both, because no gi, off a whizzer, relatively easy, not a big commitment, forward throw, but you don't risk too much back exposure. And in the gi, they do like it, but the problem is you get guys like this. So how do you get past stiff arms, bent posture, and get into the legs when the person's hips and legs are not as available? They're kind of back like this. That's a big question. We're going to try to answer that today. Okay, who wants to answer first? Okay.
I don't want Gunji revealing all the answers. I have nothing to say. I'm like, yeah, that's so Gunji could have that problem, right, Sensei?
Yeah.
Okay, Uchimata, defensive guy, os. Jiu-Jitsu guy, hips farther back like this is a big difference in space, okay, length. I want to game my position here to enter from the side here, okay? If I'm over here, it's going to be difficult. If I'm directly in front, it's a little bit difficult, and the sensei stays right there. And if I'm in this angle, it's going to be difficult because I cannot access that back leg. So first and foremost, I need to game myself to this back hip, okay? So when I sidestep moving, sidestep here, and then I backstep, and as I do so, look, I elevate, and then I enter my leg through. But the key position here for Jiu-Jitsu guys is that I like to invert this arm like this to create a barrier here, right? Because if I release this, and then if I'm high like this, I give access to my back. Okay, I don't want this sort of back exposure. I don't want the risk of getting wrapped up into a Tanyetoshi. Person's extremely defensive in the first place, okay? So let's look at a right versus right scenario, because most of the Jiu-Jitsu guys have the lapel on the wrong side of the gi, Sensei. I should have known. Right, Sensei? But I know you do lefty stuff too, so. So from here, look, I'm sidestepping, circling. Here's my entry point. And when I lift this elbow, look, I create this downward force, and I create this barrier. So now when he wants to close this distance, this arm acts as a frame. And I know the Jiu-Jitsu guys love the word framing, right? You guys love that stuff, right? It's like frames. Oh, they love it.
You're a Jiu-Jitsu guy too.
Yeah. So from this position, look, I put downward weight on this head, and look, I'm hanging on the head. So the fist is going down into this gi. You feel that downward pressure, Sensei?
It's a pain.
So now when I lift this leg, I have all my weight coming down into this head, and now from here, look, I elevate the leg, and I hop the leg through. And most of the times, guys might not go over really fast. It's very safe because I game this position, I enter here, and it doesn't go over, but look, there is no back exposure. There's a frame, you can't close the distance. I could always just come back out and then pull guard.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's my backstep Uchimata for Jiu-Jitsu guys who are very defensive. All right, Gunji, take it away. Good luck.
Thank you. In my case, the opponents like very bend west, so I can reach my Uchimata. But so maybe BJJ people like Tomoe-nage. So maybe you show the like a Tomoe-nage fake. Opponent's weight is 4 now. But so after that, I don't go Uchimata. So because maybe they prepare the like other techniques. That's why I show the Tomoe fake and back a little bit. And now break a balance and more like a ring 4. And I adjust the timing and Uchimata. And opponents come to me and I can throw them. So show the Tomoe fake like that. And maybe if shoulder like this Uchimata things, this. But so still here, still like a back, I switch as ouchigari or like a back technique. So maybe so, yeah, I show I see the opponent's reaction and the opponent's balance. It's, yeah, weight is on the heel or toe. Yeah, I feel like toe, no, heel. I use back, or maybe more step back.
Circling, and then straight line.
Yeah.
I think amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are great.
Yep.
Both of these incredible. And it's a big problem for jiu-jitsu guys who want to learn how to do Uchimata. They want to be able to throw, but you know, people are not that cooperative and don't even understand really what you're supposed to be doing. In jiu-jitsu, because people don't have a lot of stand-up, they don't have the sensibility of countering and being ready to counter in a good posture. So you do get these kind of very defensive things, especially lower belts. You know, you'll see white belt, blue belt, even purple belt here playing back because they just know they don't want to get thrown. So having a way to cut the angle, number one, and then create a reaction, linear, just pulling back, those are great.
Sounds like you should show that version of the Ochi where you pull that leg toward you and enter Kenkan position.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't load it and lift.
I don't know if I'm the one to show that. I mean, I can
show
do
it,
it.
Sensei. Show it. Right versus
Driving
left.
this way, driving this way.
We could drive this way, so you could do right side Uchimata.
Yeah, okay.
Hips are far back,
Right.
Sensei?
So we're going to step in, and instead of going into our kind of classic Uchimata here where we hook
Last
and
thing
lift.
high this way.
Yeah.
'Cause I may be defensive to kind of,
Yeah.
there may be too much weight on this leg.
Yeah, we can make a hook on the leg. So we step up, we can take our right leg and make a hook here.
Yeah.
And then start pulling this leg out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, you don't like that.
So I'm going to try to anchor myself, and I'm going to pull this base up to lift my leg.
And now from here, we can turn our knee down
Yeah, Sensei.
and hit our throw. So this is a bit of a misdirection. Someone showed me this. Someone showed me this
you
once,
invented it,
and
Sensei.
yeah, no, I
It's
came up
all
with this
yours.
one just, but
It's a great one for entering Kenkan position.
yeah. Can you show how you enter Kenkan? This is the drive you want. Yeah, he wants to do it. Okay. Can you show this one?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe,
Lefty.
yeah, lefty. So now, so yeah, I can reach the step Uchimata like this. I feel.
It's like a little bit of an open the leg scenario and then up.
Yeah. That's just a Ken. It's not Ken.
Not yet.
It's just have to up one and go, and also Ken. Amazing. Yeah. So I think these are good ideas for jiu-jitsu people in particular, but judo people too who get strong resistance, and it's relatively safe. You know, these are not big power throws where you're chopping at the knee, and Uchimata is good for that too.
I think the days of like teaching jiu-jitsu guys Uchimata like this, I think these are long gone. You know, I think we know enough now. You know, so if jiu-jitsu guys like, I want to learn Uchimata, and you get to a judo place and they show it like this, you're like, now we know better, right? And a lot of hybrid teachers who have experience in both kind of got away from teaching it in that method, especially me. So definitely check that out, right? Thanks, Sensei.
And then you have a big thing on Uchimata in Patreon now.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So where can they find that?
I don't know. You guys, Shintaro Higashi on Patreon or something. You know, we have a nice little clip in there, right, Sensei, that we just filmed. So guys, check it out. Thank you so much for that plug.
Thank you. It was just thank you.